The journey ahead will be long and hard. We must arm ourselves accordingly.
There we go. Okay, we have a crawler. No harm in keeping two. Right, let's go over here and do the last hide and seek thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait
So
till
I
he's
guess
done talking.
apparently Horizon developed some sort of AI for their 5G program, and they applied it to that tower.
Teleporters in the meantime.
This is getting worse. Okay, luckily you got that gun, because now I can see that apparently there's some energy signatures around the school, and they seem to line up with the protobuffer. See what you can do with it.
I just utterly adore how baked like so much of this like situation and like the dialogue. I think 5G causes zombies. Or it's just like he just spouts off like some techno jargon mumbo jumbo and then just goes, okay. Makes sense, yep. It has the same energy as one of the recent Ahsoka episodes. Light spoiler warning for Ahsoka episode 4. Five. It's like in summary, if you know, you know, one of the characters is like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what's going on? And then... Nice. Then another one of the characters is just like, oh, that's just some, like, Jedi business. And he's like, okay, sure, whatever. Oh. Oop, oop, oop. I'm gonna link this teleporter and also do this. Grab that 100 points. Okay, there we go. Let's give this another crack. Okay. Step here. Where is it? My headphones, they are on the right way. Like what? Gotcha. This is farther out and I think I've seen it before. Over here. Ah. It's close. Oh, gotcha. I definitely feel like, because I've messed with my audio settings, it just feels a bit off. Okay, let's open up this last teleporter. Actually, can I come over here? I'm gonna open up this door just so I can more easily move around. I'm gonna grab the purple proto buffer. Upgrade quest. And while I'm here...
Oh shit. Dude, Horizon didn't just stop at the proto buffer. They were working on all aspects of 5G to enhance it in so many different ways. And I'm pretty sure that that canister that you just unlocked it's what they're referring to in some of these documents. It says here they need to be primed and then charged. Hopefully that helps you in some way.
Alright. Let's get to this teleporter over here.
The moment I saw the reveal trailer for Black Ops 2 was the moment I told my mom to pre-order the game for me. I cannot wait to play the multiplayer. It's gonna be the best multiplayer of all time. Watch.
Of course, this does take place in 2012, so... Wait a minute. Why is the Elemental Pop jingle playing at the Wonderfest? I feel like that's not intended. That's probably not intended, because there is an actual Elemental Pop machine on this map. I'll have to flag that. I've not grabbed the shield part from here, actually. Where is it? At least I don't think I've grabbed the shield part from here. Let's just take a look around. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we've got all of the little purple orbs from these teleporters. Ooh, can make the shield here. I also need to do a lockdown. Right. Yes, as I said, this is like the part where it slows down for Tick, just because I'm gonna be doing all ye old upgrading some of these things. Though the purple and the green proto buffer variants, you can like do the upgrade process without needing to kill any zombies. However, all of them you need to kill zombies when you like are doing the final thing, like so before you can actually get it. When you're charging the canister, you need to charge it with souls. So yeah, you're not gonna fully get away with it. Though I'm just gonna do the setup for these two. Well, I'm gonna do the quests for these two. Then I'm gonna do the setup for blue. Just get blue all ready to go, and then we will commence. And then after that, I'll just kind of start doing the red one. Okay, right. What do we need? So it's 3 right, 2 left, 1 right, and then middle. Okay. Middle, then 2 left, 1 right. Middle, middle. Middle. And then I said 2 left, 1 right. Okay, I'm gonna open this door on the left, just because it makes things a lot easier for when I'm doing this one. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, so second and 3 right. Second and 3 right. Second and 3 right. Second and 3 right. Three right. I have my own ways of like remembering this stuff. Got 3 of the runes. Yes. Now we need to do 3 right. Boop. Boop. And boop. Let's go to the courtyard.
Okay, all those orbs that you were messing with, they are now grouped up in the courtyard and glowing and going crazy. Maybe you should come take a look. Yo, not gonna lie, that was pretty... Dude, look up in the sky. There's something glowing that color.
And indeed there is. Remember when the box light used to be yellow? In fucking Shino Nemo? That just randomly came to my mind, because the box in this map is green,
gift from Sam.
like from
But
Rev.
why?
Okay, let's go and grab ourselves the green canister. Oh, no, I'm yawning. I actually slept like really well last night. Oh, that's what I get for doing the monkeys. I get upgraded monkeys, and all the monkeys in the box are also upgraded, which is pretty nifty, especially for the boss fight. What am I doing? Why am I coming over here? It's over here is where Kai is. The canister, I mean. Okay. Yoink. Okay. So, how Kai works is we run around the school and we need to find orbs that look like that and their corresponding med packs, which will have a matching symbol. There are 4 symbols, obviously 4 orbs, 4 med packs. There is plus, which is what I call this one. There's T, which is what that orb over there was kind of pulsating with. There is... Is this T? I think this is T. Yes. Okay, let's go. There's plus, T, star, and heart. Those are the symbols as I describe them. They're all medical symbols, which is the hint that you get as to what exactly this proto buffer variant does. Oh. It's another thing for a song. Don't mind me. Okay. Let's... Basically how the orbs and stuff work is they're kind of sectored into their respective corners of the school. So... once you find one in like a certain, I guess like a corner of the school, then you know to look elsewhere. It's all lovely and organized. I feel like this one, yeah, it's got to be here. This is Love Heart. You see by the heart shape of the symbol. Remember that we have plus over yonder. The logic with the orbs is also the same as the med packs. There's Love Heart. Okay. But the med packs are static. They're always in the same spots, whereas the orbs can fluctuate. They can change. They can be in different spots. That sort of thing. Yes. There we go. I'm not sure how long I'm going to make these parts. I guess I could cut it into, like, half-an-hour parts. That would make sense, I guess. Or I could just dump the whole thing up in one, but... I don't know. I find that people tend to enjoy having things be a bit more digestible. Especially since, apparently, being able to continue watching is a YouTube Premium feature, which blows my fucking mind. I do have YouTube Premium, of course, but this one is Star. There you go. I do have YouTube Premium, but, like, the idea that... This has got to be Star, yeah. The idea that, like, you're not allowed to basically, I guess, put a bookmark in a video and like save your spot in it is just mind-boggling to me. I have YouTube Premium because it is like worth it to me, and I go to sleep a lot with YouTube videos. So it's nice to like not have to worry about like some sort of 15-minute ad, which I've had before. I remember one time I was trying to sleep. I was like listening to a like video retrospective or something along those lines, and they just like there was just this 15-minute long ad. It was like some little, it was like a short movie or something. Like, simply cannot fathom it. Okay, the last orb is going to be in this part of the school. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's where plus is. We just need to now go and grab the plus med pack, which is over here in this side of the skull. We will be doing that lockdown shortly, probably once I've gotten the blue proto buffer variant ready. Though for now, let's get ready to run. For have to hit the front of the med pack for it to work. But yeah, I have YouTube Premium personally because it just works for me. I also like being able to download videos. I was on like a really long road trip in July, and it was very nice to like just be able to go on and download like a bunch of stuff that I would normally watch without having to like faff about. Yeah, as for what I personally watch on YouTube, it's quite the broad variety. Like, there's like stuff like gameplay stuff. Like, I really like I like watching Hearts of Iron 4, but I don't think I could ever play it. I've played it before, and I had like a friend holding my hand the whole time, but I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I love strategy games, but like I am very much, I guess, more into like Civ and that side of things, as opposed to like grand strategy, like real-time strategy. I like my turn-based stuff because I can just take a breath and think about what I want to do and all that stuff.
Yeah?
I also watch a bunch of these like travel tubers, I guess you could call them. The folks that they'll... Oh, wait, no, the blue thing's up here. People that will, I don't know, they'll fly from Australia to like the US in like business class and show off like what it has. They'll go on like Amtrak over to the US on the US and like do these like 4-day like sleeper train journeys. Speaking of sleeper trains, I have actually rode on the Caledonian Sleeper, which I don't think I would have known about if I hadn't gotten into watching these like travel YouTuber folks. It is like really it's really satisfying. I guess I'll explain how the blue one works. Is you set it up. You set up each. There's like 4 electrical boxes around the map. You shoot the bubble off the top with your proto buffer when you have the canister, and it will blink a certain number of times, from 2 to 9. So you just do this. Usually wait here. Wait for it to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you run on back to that computer and you put in the sequence. And then you can do this like any way you want. You can get a sequence, put it in, and then you run over to the box, shoot it with your proto buffer, and a little circle will come out to the ground. You just need to kill zombies in that circle. It's essentially like a little soul box. But yeah, it turned out that riding on the Caledonian Sleeper actually kind of saved my ass, because I was not aware at the time, but I am now, that my bus, because I don't drive. I can't drive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I don't drive. I've had like driving lessons and I tried to go for my license, but then COVID. And then more personal tragedy struck that kind of ruined my groove, we'll say. So like I rely on public transport, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I was on the Caledonian Sleeper on a trip from back home from London, because me and some friends went to London to see a concert, a Sabaton concert, if you're curious, and it was fucking amazing. And we were basically going to be coming home on Sunday. All the rest were like most of them were from England, but then there was me and Andrew who were Scottish. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So me and Andrew, we had like a choice. We had flown down by EasyJet, which was like pretty cheap. But and like so we could fly back, but that would mean that we would have to contend with the shit show that is Sunday buses. Because obviously at this point I didn't know that my Sunday buses had been stopped. So it was either that, or I was laying in bed one night, and I just thought, you know, I should check if the Caledonian Sleeper is going to be, like, making a run up here. Because that could be kind of cool. And splitting the ticket price between 2 people makes that much more affordable. And obviously it's, like, just kind of an occasion. Like, let's be real. Not every day, yeah, you're coming back from London from a concert. So, I pitched the idea to Andrew, and obviously it's like kind of a luxury experience. So like it's pretty nice. Like a lot of really nice stuff that you get. Like you get like your breakfast included if you get a certain ticket. You get a shower, which I never used in the train carriage, because I don't imagine that showering while on a moving train would be very elegant. But yeah, so I pitched the idea to Andrew, and he was like, hey yo, that sounds pretty cool, because like obviously it's like a pretty classy like way to travel. You've got like the I'm very sorry. I'm trying to commentate, but I'm also like having to use my like one brain cell to not get eaten by zombies. You get access to the first class lounge with the ticket we got, and it ended up working out. It was like £310 for like the both of us. So you split that, and that comes to £155 each. Which, let me tell you, for a train that you get like a pretty comfortable as well bed. You get your breakfast in the morning. Like it's essentially a substitute for a hotel. It's like a moving hotel room, basically. And you get your breakfast included in the morning. You can have like a full Scottish breakfast. You can have like a bacon roll, which is what I got because I don't really eat that much in the morning. Because yeah, just my personal preference. it just kind of makes me feel a bit sick if I have like a gigantic meal in the morning. So I try to avoid it. And yeah, it was like it probably wasn't like the best, like it's definitely not the most crazy like first class train I've ever witnessed, right? But it was really cool. And obviously like it got us where we needed to go. We got off in Glasgow. There's a whole variety of cities that you can go to. And it was just super relaxed. Like, you can contrast this to the EasyJet flight that we took down. The EasyJet flight, sure, it was like way cheaper, right? Obviously. But it was such a hassle. It was such a faff. Like, it was honestly such a faff. Not to mention the bastards cancelled cancelled the flight that I had booked from Glasgow. I'd booked a flight at Glasgow Airport to London. I can't remember. I think Heathrow or something. Maybe Gatwick. I'm not sure. I booked a flight from Glasgow to London, and the bastards cancelled it on midnight. Like, at midnight, like, essentially that's like essentially the same day I was going to fly. So I had to immediately like call Andrew and be like, listen, we have a fucking problem. 'Cause the flight was going to leave at like 1 p.m. that same day. I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head. I was able, luckily, to reschedule it to Edinburgh, and Andrew's dad was kind enough to. He was gonna bring us to Glasgow, but like, obviously, like it being Edinburgh, bit of a different distance. Like it's a similar kind of distance, but it's like still not what he signed up for. So. But yeah, he came through. He brought us to Edinburgh instead. Like, I called Andrew immediately on Snapchat. I was like, look, we have a fucking problem. This whole thing has happened. Pain. Wait, have I not filmed one of these? Did I not? Oh no, do I just need to pray? Oh, I do. Okay.